Let's go! Go! Yeah!
Bring
Come on then!
it on!
Yeah! No! Yeah!
Bring
No!
it
No! No!
on!
Yeah!
Unofficially, we don't exist. Officially, we're what's holding the world together. So I'll ask once, how sound is our Bible study?
Sound enough to scare the devil himself. But he's not scared. He's desperate. He knows he's in a lost end game. His clock's running down fast. Now he's playing desperado moves.
Playing hope chess.
He still draws the crowds, though. Millions watching his stage show. Smoke, mirrors, miracles. And nobody sees the wires in the ceiling.
That's why we exist. To pull the curtain back before he burns the theater down in 2029. Because when the world ends by man's own hand, God isn't the arsonist. He's the rescuer. And right now, we've got one job. Make sure Armageddon goes off in 2029, not before.
So let's go over it again. Are we saying Revelation 11 ended the second woe 80 years ago?
I can't place the third woe until I'm sure we've locked down the second. If we misread the end of one, we'll mistime the start of the next. And that's how you trigger Armageddon ahead of schedule.
So the homework's simple. Prove the timeline, seal the gap, and we'll know exactly where we are on the clock.
It's not a gap, Aaron. It's a sequence. Each woe isn't a pause and resume. It's a chain reaction. The second woe doesn't end until the witnesses rise. Their resurrection ignites the third. Think controlled detonations. Each event lights the fuse for the next. Miss one ignition point, the whole pattern collapses.
You could have just said, it's complicated.
I did. You just weren't listening.
That's enough. Save the fireworks for the field. Right now, I need analysts, not bickering prophets. Verify every ignition point Ara just talked about. If the second woe closes where this text says it does, we'll know the exact timestamp for when the third went live. Until then, no one opens their mouth without evidence.
All right, you two run the analysis and verify the second woe ended in 1948. Full brief on my desk Friday morning. Does that give you both long enough?
If Aaron doesn't dumb it down.
If Ara doesn't overthink it.
You sure putting them together is a good idea?
No, it's a very bad idea. But it's worked for us so far.
We only have to put up with it for what? Another 4 years?
Assuming the world lasts that long.
All right, picture this. Revelation 11 talks about two witnesses, not guys in robes, but the Jewish people themselves. Isaiah straight up calls Judah and Benjamin God's witnesses. Now their story starts 685 AD. Dome of the Rock goes up. Temple Mount gets blocked. That's year one of 1260 prophetic years. Each day, 1 year. Fast forward, 1945, the camps close. Nazi Germany, that beast, had silenced them. But resurrection hits 3.5 years later. May 14th, 1948, Israel becomes a nation. Breath enters the bones, just like Ezekiel 37. John quotes it exactly so you know, this is it. And not even 24 hours pass before midnight strikes, May 15th. British mandate? Over. Arab-Israeli war? On. Tanks, skirmishes, stuff had been bubbling for months. Raids back and forth, bombings in Jerusalem streets. But at that very hour, everything explodes. That earthquake in verse 13? The war. Watch the map. Jordan's troops slice East Jerusalem off. Old City inside. Israel holds west. Armistice draws the green line. Permanent ink on the land. 10% of the city falls, just what the text says. And yeah, 7,000 Jews lost in that war. Real names, real families. The verse even uses survivor-only time in the whole New Testament. These are the ones who walked out of the camps, got shipped over, picked up rifles, rebuilt. They didn't just survive, they gave God the credit out loud. Second woe ends right there. So 25-year-olds scrolling at 2 a.m., this isn't ancient code. It's your history, your grandparents' scars, your skyline.
The futurists. They seem to believe, don't they? Israel to build a third temple, a grand one at that. A charismatic world leader, an antichrist, taking center stage in that very temple, replacing God, if you can believe it. And two witnesses, these men in robes, breathing fire, doing their best to put a stop to it all, only to be put in their place by the antichrist. Quite the spectacle, isn't it?
Dragonfire? Two Gandalf wannabes getting sniped by a Tom Ford antichrist? That's not prophecy, that's a fan edit. John didn't write fiction. I saw, I heard, I looked. He says it nonstop. This wasn't a bedtime story. Jesus grabbed him by the Spirit, dragged him across centuries like a time tourist, showed him real dirt, real screams. Dome goes up, John sees shadows over the mount. Camps empty out, he calls them dead witnesses. Breath comes back in 48, he borrows Ezekiel's line, because that's what happened. Futurism's cute if you like explosions and robes, but the receipts don't lie. Himmler's demolition order, green line on a map, 7,000 graves, that's not metaphor, that's metadata. The survivors giving glory, only time the word shows up. You're not watching prophecy, you're watching history with smoke still drifting. So yeah, keep smirking. I'll be over here, lining up my actual scope.
Yes. Revelation chapter 11, verse 7. The beast rises from the abyss and kills the two witnesses. So, quick question for you, Ara. How does the beast manage to slay those witnesses before he even rises from the abyss, when the futurists say that happens 1,000 years after Christ returns?
You know what happens if they're right? They need two guys murdered, resurrected, then murdered again after the kingdom. Double booking the body bag, like you said, makes zero sense. My timeline's tidy. Dome starts Woe 1, Israel ends Woe 2, Beast dies in 45, witnesses rise in 48. One resurrection, one story, no resurrection lottery. Mike, already dropped.
Futurists say the Antichrist, yeah, that Lamborghini lad, walks into the rebuilt temple, points at himself and shouts, "I am God."
Which is exactly why no one takes you seriously. And every last soul, 9 billion strong, drops to their knees. No questions, no TikTok backlash, instant cult. Then he pops your fire-breathing monks with his gold sniper. Bodies rot on live TV for 3.5 days while, what?
Cops tape off the sidewalk. Some influencer films a mukbang next to them. No riots, no cleanup.
Just vibes? Come on.
Exactly. 9 billion people will all nod along while a guy in sunglasses murders prophets on live stream.
And the cops?
They've got bigger crimes, like littering, to worry about.
This isn't prophecy, Aaron. It's Netflix filler. The algorithm won't even push it. Meanwhile, what John actually saw? Dome goes up. Jews get stomped 1,260 years. Beast kills them in camps. 3.5 years later, Israel stands up. Real breath, real bones. No robes, no dragons, no golden rifles. Just history. So yeah, futurists keep their sci-fi. I'll take the receipts. So you've lobbed me 2 questions. Let me lob you one. What can futurists prove today? Like, right now, with their bare hands, no CGI.
They can't prove a thing today. No receipts for tomorrow's miracles. Just keep watching the news, waiting for that third temple to pop up. And when's all this supposed to happen? Just a few more years, they say. So, trust me, it's coming.
Exactly. Silence. Their whole case lives in a vault labeled tomorrow, locked tight. And guess what? We don't even know what's inside. Could be nothing. Could be a post-it note that says, oops. But me, I've got Himmler's order on my desk. I've got 1948 on the wall. I've got 7,000 names I can read out loud. And I don't need tomorrow. Tomorrow's already happened. So who's really waiting?
Okay, that's fair. But futurists believe the world is headed toward Antichrist drones, AI humanoid robots, digital ID, dystopian governments, and some futurists are saying it will all begin in 2028.
Futurists act like John wrote a spoiler trailer for 2028. But here's the thing. If the 2 witnesses are literal guys in robes, who's been keeping them hidden? Not in a cave, not in witness protection, nothing. No photo, no leak, no podcast. Meanwhile, my 2 witnesses, already on Wikipedia, already have their own Netflix doc. They're not hiding. They're on Facebook arguing about hummus. So yeah, futurism needs ghosts. I've got history.
Fine, all right, I'll concede. You've got bodies, dates, maps, stuff I can't Photoshop. And honestly, I can't sell dragon monks to anyone with Wi-Fi. Your story's too real, too ugly, too already done. If prophecy's just history with a hoodie on, then yeah, you win. Just don't expect me to say it twice.
Noted. Yeah, that's a wrap. You've got a banger of an episode. Just make sure the anime sniper rifle's got some sparkle on it. Gotta sell it to the 25-year-olds.
When Israel rose in 1948, the world called it politics, but heaven called it resurrection. After 3.5 days, the Spirit of life entered them. This was the moment they breathed again. For centuries they were scattered, mocked, written off as gone. And then God said, "Live." The same Spirit that raised Israel can raise you. Maybe you feel like a part of you has died, or like your life force has been drained away, and claustrophobic. Resurrection always begins in a cemetery. The witnesses stood on their feet, and so can you. Because what God did for a nation, He can do for you. The breath of life entered them, and they stood on their feet. So breathe in the Holy Spirit. And if that's you, if you're feeling an ache, you know, like a stirring inside you, bro, that's Jesus. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in. So if that's you, I want you to say this prayer with me, out loud if you can, even if your voice is trembling. Jesus, I hear you knocking. I open the door of my heart to you. I am a sinner. I believe you died for my sins and rose again. Please forgive me of my sins. Please raise me up from death and into new life. Wash me clean. Fill me with your Spirit. Make me new. Write my name in your book of life and teach me to walk with you every day. In your holy name I pray. Amen. If you want to go deeper, the story behind these studies, you'll find it in The Greatest Magic Show. There's a link in the description below. Remember, the truth was never hidden. It was disguised as a story. Thank you for watching and for walking this road with me. I'll see you at the next briefing. This is Diana, signing out.
And signing off.
You made the call alone again, just like you always do.
I would have liked you to hear me, but you're like this when you're furious. Can't even breathe between us.
I would have listened if it hadn't come from fear, if it hadn't come from needing to own me.
I was trying to keep you alive. Not own you, just alive.
You think that's what it felt like, being alive? Every time you shut me out, I die a little. And that fallout?
Don't you dare. You ran. You left me holding it. All of it.
And you'd rather I stayed silent, stayed yours?
So you'd rather I watch you die?
Yeah, that does it.
Everything you say.
I'm done, Aaron.
Yeah, me too.
Get out of my head.
What about you? I was trying to keep you alive!
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of pretending this isn't tearing us apart. I'm sick of you.
You left. Me!
I love how close we are right now. You know what hurts most? That you thought shutting me out was love. Like if you just kept me in the dark, I'd somehow stay warm. You risked us, our kids, our house, our future, like it was a coin flip. And now look at what you've done. I wasn't asking to be consulted on every little thing.
No.
But this wasn't little.
No.
And every time you'd say, I was protecting you, all I heard was, I don't trust you. And I'm done hearing that. You want to protect something? Protect yourself from the silence I'm about to give you. It's heavier than any storm you could have warned me about.
No! You ran! You ran! I stayed! I held it all. I held the pieces. You ran. You're the one who didn't trust me. You're the one who didn't hear me. You're the one who left. You're the one who's been lying to myself for years. No. Blame? I'm the one who was trying to save us.
So now you're mad? Now you want to blame me? I left because you turned this into a prison, and you're standing there like I just decided to moonwalk out of paradise. You think I'm the one who broke it? You left first. Every door you shut, every secret you swallowed, that was you punching me first. But fine, let's see what happens when I punch back. For every time you said, trust me, take this, you selfish, gutless coward. And if you get back up, I'm going for the ribs next.
You think you're right? You think you're right? You're not right. I'm right. I was right. You're a liar and a cheat and a manipulative cow. Look at you, always playing the victim, Ara, like you've never done a thing wrong in your life. You're the one who's pathetic, you sanctimonious know-it-all witch. I've put up with your crap for years, and I'm done. Done. Always the same, always twisting things, always right in your own head. Look at you, Ara. Look at you. You're so logical, aren't you? Always right. Right. Little Miss Perfect Ara, who never makes mistakes. Look at you. Pathetic. You think you're so smart, so reasonable. Well, guess what? You're not. You're a mess. You're pathetic. Look at you now. Look at what you've become.
One more word. One more step.
Stop your bloody singing.
One more
I'm done
step.
being manipulated by you.
One more inhale
years,
again.
Years of you twisting
Deeper.
everything, making
Deeper.
me feel small.
And I'm
It's
not even
over.
gonna blink
Do you hear me?
before my fist
Over.
kisses your teeth. Don't.
I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna grind
Don't.
you into the dirt and
Don't
walk out without
crack.
looking back.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna slap your face so hard you'll forget how to blink.
Bring it
Upward
on.
palm strike right to the chin. And then I'm gonna wing chun your ego into
Bring
next
it
week.
on.
Let's
Bring it
go,
on.
go. Yeah.
Bring
Come on
it
then.
on.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Bring
No.
it
No. No.
on.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah. palm strike straight through your smug little grin. Zap, zap, zap. Don't think, feel. Yeah.
And to think I was just playing the futurist, getting crushed by Ara. Now it's turned physical. And here we are, gasping for breath.
Empty your mind. Be water, my friend. Wow. Come on, smug boy. You call that a block? Wing Chun stance, centerline locked. Yeah, I am powering down till your smug little jaws grinding concrete. You hear the ground crack?
All right, Ara. Let's dance.
Crap.
And just hours ago we were doing Bible study together. Seems like we're both pretty good at turning the other cheek when it suits us.
You done? My ribs. Can't. You still hit like a little girl, Aaron. Seriously, I felt less impact from a feather pillow.
Next time.
Next time, bring a real man.
You play the futurist. Fight like a girl? Says the cyborg, who just got her ass.
If you're done pretending to be a
Hand it
prophet,
to her.
let's get back to Revelation. 11 receipts don't hit back like you do.